What's up, guys? This is Bill Brower with FMBA Nation coming to you from the Serve Pro studio here in Rahway, New Jersey. And we are here with President Ed Donnelly with a State of the Union address. Ed, it's been a while since we've talked on the podcast. A lot's been going on. Obviously, we've had our challenges here, and we've been doing some pretty good things, all things considered, with the COVID-19 pandemic going on. Tell us a little bit first about what we were able to accomplish with Assemblywoman Carol Murphy in getting this first responders bill passed as it relates to COVID-19 and the health and safety of our first responders in New Jersey.
Thanks, Bill. Good to be back down here. And again, thank you to our friends at ServPro. This is really an awesome studio and gives us the ability to get our message out in the social media platform so well. So thanks for having me, and thank you to ServPro. So yeah, we worked with Assemblywoman Carol Murphy, and really got a solid bipartisan bill passed through both houses and ultimately signed by our governor in regards to pensions with, God forbid, line of duty deaths or accidental disabilities occurring from COVID-related illnesses. We all remember 9/11 and waiting close to 18 years to get legislation enacted here in New Jersey to cover our members, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, PFRS members that were suffering and struggling from the after effects of 9/11. And we saw that, and we saw how that was affecting our members, and really took it to the legislature quick. This was something that we didn't sit on. We got it to them. We got it signed, and it's a good bill that, God forbid, will protect our members should they need it for pensions, for accidental disabilities, and, God forbid, line of duty deaths.
Yeah, just goes to show you the greatness of our union. We're able to get things done for not only our members, but to benefit the first responders here in the state of New Jersey, even during these challenging times. Speaking of challenging times, we've got a convention coming up possibly in September. I know we're full steam ahead right now in planning for that. Hopefully all things are a go come September. Give us your thoughts on having convention, what kind of challenges we may be faced with, what you kind of see that how that's going to happen and pan out.
It's real hard, as we all know, to deal with the day-to-day changes and how this health crisis is affecting us on so many levels. We're seeing, New Jersey's in a good place today. Our numbers are down. But we're seeing the rest of the country spiking. So all that takes into consideration on how quickly and safely New Jersey can reopen. So right now, we do not have indoor dining in New Jersey opened yet, and there's really no hard date from the front office on when that's going to happen. So we are planning our September convention to be outdoors. The Golden Nugget has been working with us to really put together, a solid agenda and a solid event for us to have our members, and most importantly, our members. It'll be safe. It'll be safe for our members to come down there and have our business part of the meeting, and then we'd like to do an event on that Tuesday night where we honor, Izzy Tolentino and all other first responders that lost their life due to COVID, plus our family members. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. It's definitely going to be a different convention that we're all used to.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
It won't be as long as it is. But as far as today goes, we are moving full steam ahead with putting this thing on, and I think it's going to be a great event. It's going to be a great time for our members to come down and get together safely and get some business done that we've been doing virtually for the past 4 months.
I think one of the biggest things we're going to focus on here is how do we operate as a union post-COVID. So at the local level, at the state level, with lawmakers, with municipalities, and obviously there's going to be some talks about budgets and things being strapped down. Give us your thoughts on how we can move forward in a post-COVID environment.
The healthcare side of COVID, we're not real sure. If there's going to be another spike at some point. But I feel that going through it the first time, I feel that our guys and gals on the streets are well prepared for that. I think our departments overcome the challenges and learned how to deal with it. And I don't have any concerns that, God forbid, there is another spike and cases start to rise and this thing gets ugly again. We will be able to handle it as we did the first time, better than we did the second time. But the ugliness is going to be the financial hardship that our municipalities and our state is going to face, and that's real. So now more than ever, our members need to be educated. They need to be smart. They need to utilize this state FMBA to their advantage to get through these times, because it is going to be municipal specific. Some municipalities will be better off than others, so we'll have to deal with them as they come. But there is going to be a real financial struggle, and maintaining our staffing levels and the safety that we need to go out there every day and do our jobs is going to be challenging. Not that we can't overcome it, and we will overcome it, but it's going to take a lot of hard work to run through these times.
Yeah, hard work, creativity, maybe some help on some federal levels, possibly. Working with some lawmakers, getting some stuff done there. But
that's going to be key, Bill. We're going to need, and we have been working with not only our New Jersey delegation, but Congress folks and senators across the country to make sure that financial relief is given back to the states, and that's going to be huge. Currently, our legislature and our governor have come to an agreement on a borrowing bill, which is going to help. And I know, borrowing's a scary word, especially here in New Jersey, where, we weren't in the best financial state pre-COVID.
Right.
So, but we need the help. There's no other way around it. These municipalities are going to face shortfalls, and there has to be some sort of relief, both federally and at the state level, if we're going to survive and be able to maintain our manpower numbers.
Do you think the bargaining table is going to be just as difficult, if not more difficult, than we were in Chapter 78 times?
Yeah. No, I don't think it's. Listen, Chapter 78 was its own monster. Yes, guys and gals in our locals that are be going to the bargaining table during this crisis, the only thing I can say is you need to maintain an open line of communications with our labor committee.
Right.
You should not be going into negotiations. You shouldn't be going into pre-COVID into negotiations without our labor committee. But our labor committee now more than ever is going to be utilized that much more to get us through bargaining in this time.
It's one of the key benefits we have is that labor committee here.
100%. We have, our vice president Wayne Walk is spot on with this. There's really nothing that we haven't gone through in one municipality or another that we can use to help another municipality get through these times.
Right.
So important.
Gotcha. Well, listen, Ed, thanks for your time today. I appreciate you coming on the show and talking a little bit, and cross our fingers and hope we have a nice convention, a little out of the norm, but something we can all look forward to, because I think we all need that. So,
thanks for having me, Bill.
All right.